So today we're going to learn about how to do conversions, how to convert units. So conversions notes. And so we're going to learn about three different types. The first one is just basic metric conversions. So with our basic metric conversions, typically we can do them one of two ways. You can either do them using King Henry, which is King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. And that's just a shortcut of moving a decimal. These stand for kilo, hecto, deca, the unit, deci, centi, and milli. And so if you had something like, let's say we had 150 centimeters equals question mark kilometers. Okay, so centi, we start right here, and we want to go to kilo, which is here, and so we're going to take the decimal place and move that many places. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The decimal here starts at the end, and we're going to move it that same direction 5 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We add zeros, and so we have 0.0015. You can leave off the 0 if you want. Kilometers. Okay, that's the easiest way. You can also do it using train tracks, like in stoichiometry and chemistry. And so to do that, we start with what we have, which was 150 centimeters. We set up our train tracks, and we want to get to kilometers, but on our conversion sheet, we can't go straight there. The conversions that are on our sheet are that there are 100 centimeters in a meter, and that there are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. And so we want to get rid of centimeters first, so we want to put centimeters on the bottom, and we want to put it into meters. We put the in, so 100 centimeters is centimeters. We're left meters, but we don't want meters, we want kilometers. And so then we want to get rid of meters, so meters has to go on the bottom, kilometers on the top, and fill the numbers in. And then we punch that into our calculator. Actually, see how that works. Use my calculator. So I'm going to do 150 times the 1 times 1, which doesn't do anything, divided by 100, divided by 1,000, and so we get the same answer. Okay, the King Henry is just a little bit shorter way of doing it. Okay, and then the next thing is, what if we had squared or cubed units? So if we had the exact same problem, or something similar, so let's call this squared cubed units. Let's say we had, let's start with the easy one first. Let's say we had 12 centimeters squared equals question mark squared. Because it doesn't work for squared units, you have to use centimeters. Which is 4 from centimeters to meters, and there's 100 centimeters in a meter. But centimeters squared is the same as centimeters times centimeters, and that only gets rid of one of them. Okay, so you have to actually do the exact conversion again. Not flipping it, none of that stuff, just exactly the same conversion again. I'm going to put down our calculator. Okay, so we'd have 12 divided by 100 divided by 100 again, gives us 0.0012 meters squared. So we have meters times meters, which gives us meters squared. Okay, it would be the same thing with it, except you do 3 of them instead. So if we had 35 kilometers cubed equals question mark meter cubed. Instead of 5 meters, we go to meters, 1,000 meters. We'd have that same time to do all. So here, so 35 times 1,000 and 1,000 would give us 0.5 times to the 10th meters cubed. Our last one is a double unit. Double units, things like speed, meters per second hour. And so if we do double units, we have 2 miles per hour, how many meters are added. And so if we need how many meters are a mile, it's 9 meters is on the connection. And so the train track. What's really important is to double it, the per means divided, so you actually get the bar of the minute on the bottom. Okay? If you do get that, and a whole will be right. That's going to be really important. Then you just convert the rest of things. So we want to get rid of either hour matter. I get rid of miles. Miles go on the and on the top. 609 miles. 609 meters is 1 mile. And that's my hour. We don't meters. So we know an hour. You can do it one of two ways. You can just do 1 hour is 3,600 seconds if you happen to remember that. I'm done. Okay, or instead, you could have done 609 meters in 1 mile. So instead, you could have done 1 hour is go to minutes. We know that there's 60 minutes in an hour. And miles. So now meters per minute. We want to get rid of minutes. Okay, so minutes has to go on top. We want to make it go to seconds, and there's 60 seconds in a minute. And but either way we do this, we're going to get the same answer. So let's do it. And we get 26.82. We're left with meters per second in cases. And so both cases will get that same answer.